To acquire immunity to eloquence is one of the utmost importance of the citizens of a democracy, meaning being able to be eloquent and also to be able to actualize eloquence, particularly in real life conditions and practical situations and authentic conditions. Through one's original action, behavior, habit will be quite difficult, chaotic, painful, anyways, in one way or another. Not because they are bad, and also not because eloquence is impossible to actualize, to practice, to exercise, that we just cannot be eloquent, but because of the seemingly visible or invisible democratic barriers outside, basically restrictions, social criticisms, and public hindrances against free speech and expression, or which make the expression and actualization of individual freedom, individuality, authenticity, rebellion, defiance, and speech almost impossible, impracticable, and basically unactualizable, anyways, in one way or another. So, definitely, we can be eloquent, we can achieve eloquence in our lives in one way or another through consistent practice and reading and communicating in one way or another. But then again, we also need to try to develop self knowledge and self understanding and self education. We need to just try to have humility, patience, modesty, moderation, reason also in place that also gets applied and reflected upon our action, behavior, habit. We need to try to cultivate and grow uh, basically an immune system or immunity to our powers, talents, edges, also to mindset, thinking, and action. Because if we don't, then we'll be recognized, identified, and upon identification, we'll be criticized, scapegoated, isolated, or outcasted by the very democratic society and also by friends, peers, close ones, and also by the others in one or another because of our outspokenness, because of our truthful and fearless speech and authentic expression, and because of our self knowledge, critical thinking, individuality in one or another. So, being able to develop immunity and acquire protection regarding or around one's own eloquence and talents and faculties becomes very important or almost necessary imperative in basically densely populated and large democracies like that of India in one or another, where free speech is condemned, where fearless talking, thinking, and independent mindset is not always allowed, where mediocrity, monotony, conformity rules the show, when defiance is punished, conformity is rewarded, and favoritism is also